everybody on YouTube, this is Super Nintendo. Welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD! Last time, we defeated the boss of the Tower of the Gods and made it here to a strange castle-like area beneath the sea, and found the one weapon that can defeat Ganon, the Master Sword! Now, real quick, before I continue, I might have had to re-record this episode because I lost a little bit of it, and I might not have been able to sync up some of this episode, so, that's why. So, before we go up there, I'd like to draw attention to these stained glass windows. One of them is 3 triangles, not too bad. And these characters here are should be very familiar to you if you have played The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is Princess Ruto of the Zora, also known as the Sage of Water. This is Rauru, or something, the Sage of Light. I think he's a Hylian, but I don't really know. That is Saria of the Kokiri, the Sage of the Forest. That is a pig creature that might be relevant later. Oops. That is Darunia, the Chieftain of the Goron and the Sage of Fire. That is Impa, caretaker of a princess, and the Sage of Shadow. And that is Orbusa, possible chieftain of the Gerudo tribe. And she is the Sage of Spirit. And there's another thing of 3 triangles. I didn't know these things were here my first time through, but yeah. Let's head upstairs. Oops. My phone is, still got sound. Crap. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna go after all of the items I can potentially get from here because, like I said, this episode, what I do, might not really matter in the grand scheme of the series because I had to re-record this. I love that they can hit each other. Boing! By the way, in the past couple episodes, and some of the future ones too, I have been getting the names of these enemies wrong. These guys are, in fact, Dark Nuts. So, savvy, let's go. Savvy. I don't really say that. Come on, Dark Nut. The reason why Dark Nut and whatever thing I've been saying before now, why I've been confusing the names is because they are essentially the same enemy, just called different things. They're basically just evil knights. And yeah, it's kind of weird. Especially how in this game they're like human, but they are... I love that, how... I hope I can show this one of these times, where if you can manage to hit these guys in their butts, they actually will cry a little bit. Yeah. Alright. Let's come over here. We have to kill all the enemies up here before we can progress. That's why I'm going on a crusade to annihilate the enemies of my cause with the sword that kills evil things. I want to see if I can shoot him in the butt. I don't use my ow. Yes, I don't use my ow. I hate how you can't really, counter their frickin' punch. So dumb. There's another dark nut over there. You can actually break off their armor without hitting their weak spots. It's just much faster if you do it this way. You know? Alright, there's a few enemies up top that I want to get. Oh. Hello, Mr. Bokoblin. Yeah, and there's an electric fence there. Do 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 do. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad, not too bad. Come on, attack his enemy. Nah, you're too slow, Bokoblin. That all of them? I'm guessing one of the enemies just kind of lived. Where's the last enemy? This is kind of funny. Oh. There he is. There's a dark nut down there. That was useful. Alright, come on, dark nut. I want to see if I can knock him into the electric... in the electric boogaloo. Ow! Stop using your jujitsu! Let me knock you into the electric boogaloo. Never mind. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go, King of Red Lions. Okay, now that we finally have the weapon to defeat our foe, I'll see you guys when we are near the Forsaken Fortress. There we are. Ow! Come back here, King of Red Lions! I'm gonna drown without you! Come back here! I don't know why I'm doing this voice, but I'm doing it! Come back here! We're gonna go to the Forsaken Fortress during the day! Hey. Boo! Alright. So, I want to be kind of careful here because those cannons can do some major shit. You can destroy them if you want. Ganon has likely been made aware of our little incursion already. But you have the Master Sword. That sword shall shine in the darkness, casting back evil. With it in your hands, none can keep you from rescuing your sister. Don't be afraid. I don't remember if that's the voice I was doing for the King of Red Lions, but whatever. Oh, crap. Before we go ahead, Get some of Grandma's juice, or soup. Plus, I can show something I didn't show in my original version of this episode. Meet Phantom Ganon. Basically, you want to play energy tennis with him. Something funny is you can actually just hit back his energy beam, his energy ball with your empty bottle. I didn't show that in my original because I was not confident in my skills as a gamer. There is a couple of hints that this is in fact the very same Phantom Ganon from Ocarina. And on his sword there, you might notice that there is some writing on it. Ow! Holy crap, one hit from him takes 4 hearts. This guy has so much ouchies. Okay, since I wasn't able to talk about everything that I wanted to talk about there, there is some evidence to support that is in fact the very same Phantom Ganon from the original Ocarina, or from Ocarina, and it's that Ganon in that game. Oh crap. Never says he was going to destroy Phantom Ganon. He said something along the lines like, I'm going to banish this guy between dimensions. The theory goes that he eventually found his way out between dimensions and somehow got lost through time. And because he's a phantom and not the real Ganon, he basically doesn't age. I don't know why that mini bling was stuck on the wall, but, and also on his sword, I forget which one it's written, but it's either written Gabora, or some, he's named, one on his sword, it's one of the names of the blacksmiths from Majora's Mask. I'll have put on screen which one it is, but enough stalling. Let's get this. We got the Skull Hammer. This mighty hammer can break things and pound obstacles into the ground. Some enemies even get stunned by those shockwaves if it causes when you pound the ground with it. So, now that we have the Skull Hammer, next time on The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, we go back to my original recordings. So, will you stop shooting cannons at me? Ah! I guess not. And we make our way up through Forsaken Fortress in an attempt to save our sister. See you guys in the next episode. Leave me alone, mini blades! I am not your daddy! See you guys then.